But wait. Let me see if this is funny. It's something called game. Let's see what it plays, because this is hilarious. You'll find this so funny.
I refuse to play your Chinese food mind games.
Perfect. That's awesome. That's good. That's our segment. All right. Into video games.
Into the video game. Into the woods. Okay, so let's get this up and going. Scrolling across.
So E3 the other week it just happened. So, and Microsoft bought out Bethesda.
Yes.
So Bethesda threw out 2 really big games, and we're gonna watch StarField. This has been in the works since like 2016. This game. And this is the first look at it too, where it actually shows what the graphics is going to be, kind of concept, all that stuff.
We love to create experiences that, through art and technology, transport you.
I just love that games have gotten to this level from Pong.
But
I'll just
never
be honest.
to what's above us. When we look to the sky, we wonder if we're alone. What's out there? What our future holds. In some ways, since every element in each of us is from the stars, we want to return.
Man.
Right.
Looked exactly like the moon.
StarField is our first new universe in over 25 years. It's a game we've dreamt of playing.
Oof.
And it's only now,
no doubt, man,
that we have the hardware,
I'm dreaming of playing
the
this game
technology,
too.
and the experience to push our creative boundaries even further.
Well, you took how many years to do it?
We invite you to join Constellation,
Right.
the last group of space explorers. It's a next-generation role-playing game where you'll be who you want, go where you want, experience our stories, and forge your own.
I'm totally cool with that.
More than that, StarField's about hope.
More?
Our shared humanity.
Yeah.
And searching for the answers to life's greatest mystery. We have a lot to share. For the first time, we'll provide an inside look at the inspiration and process behind StarField. We hope you'll join Constellation and go with us on the journey as we craft our next epic.
That is crazy talk.
So now play the actual trailer to the game.
I will.
That was like an appetizer for you leading up to...
We're going to talk about something, and now we're going to show you something.
Now we're going to show you...
Real.
And I'm super excited for this, by the way. Like, this game looks awesome.
And just for anybody out in the audience, I am going to show you where we came from in a second. It's hilarious to me.
So now you saw kind of behind the scenes and making it.
Right.
Here's the actual game.
Performing remote systems check. Helium-3 tanks checked. Seals are intact.
25 years in the making. 25 years they made this game.
We are still go.
That is pure insanity.
25 years.
They say, the wonder is, not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now. Part of our family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking everything.
What?
We reach your Constellation.
And why couldn't this come out before the pandemic?
What was that?
Why couldn't this come out before the
We've
pandemic?
come to the beginning
Oh,
of
I know.
humanity's final journey.
Prepare for departure. Graviton loop array full check. Your space lane is clear.
That's why we're here.
Main engines go. Ignition.
To discover what's out there.
Good luck, Constellation. You are go for launch.
I mean, yes, 100%. yes.
Okay.
That's a 11/11.
Just-
I think it said 2020. Yep. 2022.
They can do math. They're good
Oh
at
my
math.
god.
So,
My god.
okay.
Play it day one
Yeah.
with Xbox Game Pass.
I know. I got it. Hey, look, our show's on there. Look at that. Second
It
one
is.
down.
We impotent. I can't
Yes.
believe we're on
Look.
there.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Okay.
We're like a virus. We're slowly going to take over YouTube.
So this is where we're coming from. This is the first video game. It's called Space War with an exclamation point. Now, and this was 1964, I do believe.
Right?
1961.
Man, that's about the same time that they started work on this StarField.
So, in 1962, this came out. And this is where we're coming from, people. Speaking of which, this is one of my favorite games of all time. It was an arcade game. It was called Space War. How original was that? This is Space War with an exclamation point. That one was Space Wars, I think. And so the point to the game is you had to have two players, period. It could not be a one-player game. It was a two-player game. And one person was on one side, and this was played on a PDP-1, I do believe, which is a digital computer. It was a mainframe, size of a house. One guy on one side, one guy on the other. And there's a star in the middle that sucks you closer to it, and you got to kind of avoid it. And believe it or not, you can change the parameters of the star. So they're getting sucked into the center of it, but normally you don't have to get sucked into the center of it. Now, what's cool about the arcade game, which came out about 10 years later, it was one of the very first arcade games I had ever seen. I saw it at my sister's college. RPI, for anybody out in the know. We were at the Ratskeller, I think that was the name of it. And they had this video game there. And my dad used to take me to the arcade all the time. But this was before arcades. Like, this was like before people even had arcades. Now, what was interesting is they had an amazing business model. You paid the amount of time you wanted to play. So, like, if you and I wanted to play and we didn't want to play for long, we'd only put in like 1 quarter, and that would be like 6 minutes. And you could put in a maximum of like 10 or 15 quarters or something and play for a full hour on that game. And
that is really cool.
What's crazy about it is the way that they did it is that you set the parameters at the beginning of the game. So remember how I said that star in the middle had more gravity and stuff? You could set how much gravity it had to either bring you closer or push you away. And you could also set up all the stuff about your ship, and then you would go and you would play for however long you decided to put quarters into the machine, because you know how cool. They just sucked your machine quarters. Right. So that's where we came from, people.
Wow.
That was a legit game. Not that long ago. Not that long ago. And nobody really played that game, obviously, because the amount of people that had home computers was 0. The amount of people that had computers at work was 0. The only computers were in education and stuff, so nobody had that. So next game.
This is their new multi-platform or multi-world, like, huge. This is Bethesda's take on Fortnite. And they made it for grown-ups.
That's funny. I thought you were going to say it was their take on Ready Player One.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
Well, Ready Player One, the whole theme is basically somebody creates Facebook of VR. And the guy who creates Facebook of VR creates a treasure hunt inside of it.
Make yourself useful.
I know these aren't actual in-game graphics. These are the pre-rendered graphics that they show you, but the graphics in games are very close to this. Ridiculously close to this.
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of?
Hell
so
yeah.
they're shooting vampires.
Hell yeah, they should be shooting vampires.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I like killing zombies more, but
it's multiplayer, so you play with a big old group of people. I'm sure you'll have skins. I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
You'll have upgrades. I'm sure there'll be loot boxes.
Love the loot boxes. Another way to steal money out of people's pockets. What I want is multicolored fangs. I mean, come on.
Yes.
How do we always get into this
She almost said a bad word, everybody.
She did.
Get over here.
Red Fall, Massachusetts.
Yeah, look. Talking about Doctor Who. There you go.
Oh yeah.
There's your Doctor Who character right there.
I agree 100%. You made too much noise near a sniper, you idiot. Now here's a question for you, Professor. Is the robot actually a character?
I think so,
Like,
yes.
did somebody pay money to play that robot?
Thank you, Layla. You're
I
the
would.
best. Oh, Jacob, don't even mention it.
Come in! Now or never!
That is cool.
Right?
A sunlight ray.
Yep.
Where's the other one? Where'd it go?
Speaking of that being cool, have you seen the Ryan Reynolds blade?
Yes.
It's awesome. Love that film.
Taste this, cabrona!
But the different things they're using to fight vampires reminds me of that.
Yeah, I agree.
Ah! Jacob, there's something.
You're done.
Oh,
Say
shit.
goodnight, everybody.
Dev's gonna love this one.
Love the hair.
You better have a plan, Jacob.
Yep.
Don't miss.
Yikes.
Don't touch me.
That is an awesome umbrella.
Right?
Sign me up for an umbrella like that.
Vivo, Fernandez, go, go.
Man. Too cool for school, man.
Yep. I can see why Xbox was like, yeah, we're gonna buy Bethesda and all their game studios.
Oh, I agree. I agree 1,000%.
I think there's vampire in this.
Really?
Ooh.
What does it taste like? Be
Vampire
Like
in
blood,
ooh.
death, and strawberry.
Sun's coming up.
Death and strawberry.
Keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have
Maybe.
to pay my student loans.
Game looks fun.
Oof. That looks insane, dude. Oh, summer 2022.
Yep.
That's the other thing I was going to say about E3. I don't know if you heard about this. There's absolutely nothing coming out this year because of the pandemic.
But that's okay.
Everything's coming out next year. It's like next year's going to be the best game year ever in the history of all game years.
Yes. I mean, that it totally makes sense why Xbox was like, oh, we want to compete, like really compete and take down our competition, PlayStation.
I agree.
Who are we going to go with?
I
Let's
totally
go with
agree.
Bethesda and all their game studios because they're putting out this. Okay. Yes.
Thank you for watching this segment of the TP Show. Please like, subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when we post. We are also on Spotify so you can listen to us on the road. Until next time, this has been another episode of the TP Show.